Justin Pollock, his wife Anna, and their 4 children moved down south from Boston for his job and have lived in their Youngsville home since 2013. But it wasn't long before what was once their dream home quickly became a nightmare.
Right away when we bought the home, we started having warranty issues with the house, mostly with windows leaking and moisture and humidity problems in the house.
Same goes for Carissa Harrison and her family.
They've had to come in, they'd have to change the ductwork repeatedly because it was leaking condensation. They replaced plenum after plenum. They came in, they added a dehumidifier. They would come in and they would put this glue, and then all of a sudden this glue or mud, whatever they used, would just start dripping down like sweat and water. We've filed warranty claims over and over and over, and continuously they would come in and try to fix the issue, but it's been nothing but Band-Aids.
The Pollock's daughter, Rachel, also developed asthma due to the mold growth. Her doctor connected the asthma to the exposure to aspergillus. An air quality and mold test of the home revealed an exact match between her disease and the mold growing inside the house. A 36-page class action lawsuit filed on behalf of a Lafayette Parish couple and an unknown number of other homeowners who now find themselves in a similar situation after purchasing a home built in South Louisiana by D.R. Horton. Darla, those 6 injuries, definitely the best news, if you can look at it that way. After this whole ordeal, we want to give you guys just a quick image of what's happening here at the Southport Apartments. Take a look at some of this video. First, you're going to see those stairs without a railing. The awning is gone, and the roof to that apartment is across the canal in a sugarcane field. It begins to get a little worse as you matriculate throughout the neighborhood, where several vehicles and brick walls are completely collapsed. But this still, folks, is only a fraction of the damage spread across Iberia Parish. Here in the Southport neighborhood, the property owner has already began to board up several of the windows as they were blown out during this tornado that hit the New Iberia community roughly about 11 o'clock Wednesday morning. You can see the debris spread out. We're talking about windows, entire walls, television sets, ice chests, even a microwave, part of the debris that's spewing about the Southport neighborhood. There's a family just over to my right. They've lit a bonfire and they've got the pit rolling. They've got a little barbecue going, trying to get this family fed. But fortunately for them, they can sleep inside of their apartment tonight as there was no significant damage. They're still without power, but unfortunately for the people about 2 doors down, they can't say the same. Here at St. Rose of Lima Catholic Church Cemetery in Cecilia, the graveyard is full of tombs and grave sites such as the ones you see around me. But in the case of Miss Dorothy Smith, this is what her family has to see whenever they come to visit her final resting place.
To have to see my mother like that, it doesn't make any sense.
Demetrius Smith told us her mother, Dorothy, died in February of 2021. It has now been more than a year and a half since her funeral. Dorothy Babineau told us her husband has been dead for 2 years and his gravesite is still without the granite ledger she ordered.
I'd like to see his grave just like it was supposed to be, just like everybody's grave is updated. And it hurts me through my heart. And every day I talk to him, and I'm telling him that I'm trying to get his grave straight, because he was a proud man and a well-dressed man.
We went to the address listed for the business on the Secretary of State's website. Turns out it's not the business, nor do the owner or manager live there. As the number of crashes continues to rise on the Atchafalaya Basin Bridge, lawmakers and state leaders are doing something they hope reduces that number, which averages between 3 and 5 deaths a year. 10 minutes in, we reached 10 miles on our trip, which put us right at the Whiskey Bay exit. But the entire time, other drivers sped right by us, going way over the 60-mile-an-hour speed limit. 17 minutes and 56 seconds, so about 4 seconds below the 18-minute time frame. Will that get us a ticket is the question now.